recent time, Nigeria has experienced hike in every sector and cement prices are not left out. On this note, Honorable Jonathan Gaza Gbefwi and Honorable Koye Ademori moved a motion on the arbitrary increase in the price of cement by manufacturers of cement in Nigeria.
My esteemed colleagues, my name is Gaza Jonathan Gbefwi. I represent the people of Gbefwi Coconut Federal Constituency of Nasarawa State, and I happen to be a horse rider, sir. I rise to move a motion on the arbitrary increase in the price of cement by manufacturers of cement in Nigeria. The House notes that the manufacturers of cement have increased the price of their products by up to 50%, leading to sharp hikes in the cost of building blocks, the cost of building materials and buildings, and consequently, the price of rent in the country. The House also notes that the raw materials for the manufacture of cement, which include and are primarily limestone, silica, alumina, iron oxide, and gypsum, are all sourced locally and are not affected by the exchange rate volatility. Aware that all the factors of production and elements of the cement production flowchart are all sourced locally and have not changed significantly year on year. The House is concerned that the manufacturers of cement have capitalized on exchange volatility to arbitrarily increase the price of the product, whose cost of production has not changed significantly since last year. The House is also concerned that the cement cabal is inflicting hardship on Nigerians as the prices of rent and associated services have increased, and cognizant that the increase is a direct affront and sabotage of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration's effort to bring comfort to the populace and should be resolved immediately. The House therefore notes to maintain the committees on solid minerals development, commerce, industry, and special duties to investigate the arbitrary increase in the price of cement by manufacturers of cement in the country and report back to the House within 4 weeks for further legislative action. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Speaking with press, Honorable Gaza reiterated the need for homegrown companies to be compassionate on people. Expressing disappointment in the Price Protection and Consumer Agency for focusing on trivial issues, Honorable Gaza assured Nigerians the committee would carry out in-depth investigation of everyone involved.
My name is Gaza Jonathan Gbefwi, member representing Gbefwi Coconut Federal Constituency of Nasarawa State. There's no gainsaying. Every Nigeria has been growling under the hardship of inflation. However, we expect that at times of emergency and critical times, companies that are homegrown companies, should be able to be sensitive enough to the yearnings of Nigerians. Cement to the building industry is air to human beings. And where you have manufacturers of cement that their products are 70% gotten from the country, and over time, you expect that their pricings should be reflective of factors of production. Now, a product like cement, the basic products that you use for cement, of course, as I listed in the motion, you have limestone, you have gypsum, other components to get your clinker and other things. These are the components you put together. Now you can say, how about generating power? I stand to be corrected. Most of these companies power their plants using coal. Now, go back and check licensing of our mineral resources. They cover majority of the licenses for limestone. They cover majority of the licenses for gypsum. And of course, they equally mine coal to power their plants. And I cannot remember in the last year when the federal government of Nigeria increased royalty payment on these solid minerals. I can't remember. Secondly, even if we are talking with regards to transportation, the price increase should be reflective. It should be marginal. But when you look at the way the prices were increasing, there is much to be desired. At a point in time, from the factory, they were giving out this cement at 4,500 a bag, ex-factory, ex-depot. But when it gets to the depot and gets to the end user, it was being sold at about 9,000 to 10,000 a bag. And I make bold to ask, how much is the cost of transporting a per unit bag of cement that will bring about 100% cost in the value of the product? In my opinion, there is much to be desired, and that is why we call for this investigation. Secondly, I want to express my disappointment with the Price Protection and Consumer Agency. They were busy going round Saad, closing Saad for difference in prices of plantain chips, when in the open market cement was being, the price was being taken out of control. It's not as if these institutions are not there. The institutions are there, and that is why we have called for an investigation. We must bring all the players to the table. What is happening? You are enjoying so much reliefs, like one of my colleagues mentioned with regards to tax breaks. I can tell you that for free. I chaired an ad hoc committee on pioneer status, and I know the kind of tax breaks that these companies have enjoyed. It's expected. Just like in the words of Nelson Mandela, whatever we're doing should be for the common good of the people and towards liberating the people, not enslaving the people because you have the opportunity to do it. And as a person that was elected, validly elected, there's a responsibility on me to make sure we get to the root of this matter. And even after they are invited to make their presentations before the House, I want to assure the Nigerian people that this committee, in collaboration with other committees that have been mentioned, are still going to carry out an in-depth investigation. We're going to bring industry players, professionals in this sector, to give us an analysis. It's not rocket science, it's mechanics. What does it cost to manufacture a bag of cement vis-a-vis the cost of which they are selling it? So this is where we are. That is why this motion was brought to the floor. And I believe I would want Nigerians to be patient, and of course their confidence in the House will not win. We'll do the best we can to get to the root of this matter.
Ask for faith in the ability of the Green Chamber. Comfort Olayinka, DCTV News.